Hello, this is Wicked Shrapnel, and I have a scrim for you, which is the Wicked Elite versus Team Fear, including Redneck. So the guys on Team Fear were Sharp, Moho, and Assassin, and then Redneck, who plays with those guys a lot. And had a scrim versus myself and the Wicked Elite, which was Trademark, Man of Fear, and Pwn Stars. And it was quite a battle. I think after this game we kind of realized that pro players play Capture the Flag on Dome a lot. And this is probably one of the first times that I've played it in a long time. I don't even remember the last time I played it, but I hardly ever play Capture the Flag. And when you're playing against pro team, they know how to force spawns and just all the technical aspects of the map on how to play it and force players into certain situations, and the best nade spots and all the technical aspects that allow you to win. And we were just kind of going in there blind. In the first game, this is actually the second game we played. The first game we got stomped even worse than this, and they gave us some tips about, like, if you spawn down in the bunker, you should make your way back up towards your flag instead of running out in front of the dome, and that helped us a lot. And I guess that was really the main tip, is always run like the loading dock side, which is the right side of the map if you're spawning down here, and just always try to push towards the loading dock side. Because if you end up getting forced to spawn down by the bunkers, then they have an upper hand on you. So we got schooled. We did all right. You'll see. It goes into overtime, but it was rough because we'd been playing against some other clans, and just doing some scrimmages against some other good players, but not pros. So getting a chance to play against Team Fear kind of gave us a reality check of the kind of players that we're going to go up against playing against Woody's team on PKA. And I think that we have some more practice to do, especially if we're going to play Capture the Flag. I proposed to Woody that instead of playing Capture the Flag on Dome, which is really MLG players, home turf, because that's a game type of map that they practice a lot for competitions. I suggested we do a domination game on Hard Hat, and because that is not a game type that's MLG approved, and play it on Hard Hat, which Hard Hat is like a competitive map for search and destroy. So they know the map, and they'll know like nade spots, and they've played on it, so they're not going in completely blind. But playing domination kind of takes them out of their element a little bit, and I think level the playing field just a little bit. Just the fact that they haven't practiced on it, know it like the back of their hand, and I think it could give us at least a snowball's chance in hell of winning the game. And as far as I know, we're only going to be playing one game, so if we only get one game, I would at least like the slightest chance of possibly winning. So let me know what you think about that. If you think that domination on Hard Hat is a better idea. I know I'm asking a biased audience, because there's a lot of you guys that are rooting for the Wicked Elite to be able to upset Woody and Optic, but I think that we're going into this, at a disadvantage, because a lot of those guys play as a team. They know all the call-outs and everything, and that's not something that I have done on Modern Warfare 3. I did it more on Black Ops. I was more into the competitive side on Black Ops as far as call-outs and stuff, but Modern Warfare 3 I haven't really done much of it at all. I've just been playing pub matches, and that was a clutch moment right there. I'm very proud of myself. And we had Pone Stars was our flag defender, so he wasn't playing his normal role of a slayer, so he was doing more defending, and he did a good job of that. He had the least amount of deaths out of everybody, which is saying a lot going up against all the super beasts in this game. And I think I had the most deaths out of everybody. But I think that is to be expected. I went extremely negative, but I don't think I did too bad. I had some good clutch moments, and it's not about KD in games like this. I mean, it's all about the win. You could die 100 times, and as long as you could get a flag cap, you did fucking great. That's the way I look at it. KD don't mean shit. So, if you guys have any tips, though, while watching my gameplay, I am definitely open to suggestions in case it is, coming up that we do have to play Capture the Flag on Dome. It's kind of up to the pros on Woody's team if they accept that domination on hard hat, that they would play that. Woody said that, I suggested it to Woody, and he's like, I'll have to ask to see if they're okay with it, but probably. So probably's good. That's better than no. That's even better than a maybe. Probably is most likely. So I hope that is true, because I don't have high hopes for us in Capture the Flag on Dome. But this is a 4v4 match, which is also a advantage for like an MLG team, because that's how they play. It's 4v4. So having it 6v6 is also going to take them out of their element a little bit. And once you have 6 players in the team, the spawns become a little less predictable, and it's just more stuff to track. It's a lot easier to kind of keep a mental picture on where 4 players are rather than 6 players. So that could give us an advantage, just it being a 6v6. And also, this is pub rules, so this isn't, MLG rules. So we had, UAVs and counter UAVs, and I even threw up a motion sensor every once in a while. And just using kill streaks and all that stuff kind of takes them out of their element a little bit, but it doesn't take the beastliness out of their gun skills and gameplay. So they definitely are super beasts, although players on my team are super beasts. I'm okay. But here was like a key point when I spawned in the bunker, and then I come back up towards our flag. When before, like when I was spawning down there, I was kind of running out towards Dome, like to get their flag, and they said that's a big no-no. That was a clutch moment by Man of Fear. So I'm still learning this. Oh, look at this, Sharp. Oh, I had a flag cap, and he fucking stabbed me right in the neck. So I'll put a link to all these guys' channels down in the description, so you can go check out their channels. I'll link every player's channel that has a channel that I know of, so you can go check them out, and they're all super beasts. And Fear Assassin was actually on my team in Call of the Community 2, and he had a clutch moment on our team to win us. I think it might have been the first round. And he was able to get the flag cap in overtime, which won us that round. So big props to him on that for old memories. And so they won the first round, and we're getting ready to win the second round, and then we take it into overtime, and you'll see Redneck has a clutch moment. I won't spoil it for you, but it's funny. So pay attention to that. So, second round here, wrapping up, And of course, I'm using the MP7, and oh my god, it's so overpowered. But I haven't decided which gun I'm going to use. It'll probably be MP7, PP90, or the P90. And I haven't completely decided on that, but I will have rapid fire on whichever one of those that I do use, like rapid fire and extended mags, because that's another thing that's not allowed in MLG either. Rapid fire, which will, as long as they don't use it, give me a little bit of an upper hand of possibly winning some gunfights. So we'll see. But here we go into overtime, and it's over pretty quickly. I think Sharp comes in and gets our flag. Bummer. I'm trying to throw out my motion sensor, and Sharp comes in by force, takes us out. But I don't think we did too bad, especially since this was really like the first time we'd played against a pro team ever as a team. So we do have some learning to do, and we're gonna practice, tonight and tomorrow night, and probably play some on Thursday. Try to get our game sharp, and we're going to play some 6v6 too, so we can get some more practice as a full team. And that's pretty much all I got. They won it. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.
Look, let's be honest. My recon drill was clutch.
Machinima!